Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak, where, yeah, you know this background, this thing that I just worked real hard to, try and grind for? Well, it became irrelevant now because of the Gem Exchange Center. Guess what? New things got released, being a new background for the TBD, being the TBD CR Wait, CR? Is it like Creatives Room? Or Creatives? Division Lecture Hall, whatever. There's also a new costume for Cream Puff Cookie, being the Berry Special Midwinter, and also Owlcorn's unbearably cute hat. Because it's all adorable. Now this one I could immediately get, which just looks super fresh, fine. And I'm gonna, basically what this video is gonna be about is basically I'm on one of Cream Puff, just showing off the costume, the differences, while also setting up this brand new lobby to see how this works out for me. So there's also a new music track, which is CBDT CR Division Hall thingy. I guess it's equipped now. I guess. If I want to go back though, I want to go ahead and listen to this real quick. What is this? Well, at least it doesn't sound as chaotic as it usually would. And, of course, Fig Cookie would be here because, year of the horse, I guess. Who put a horse in here? Anyway, what's special about this thing? If I turn that... Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it could stay on. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. I do like that little detail. You can either keep it on or off. Hold on. Let me just make sure that in order for the lobby, this gets put to the forefront. Perfect. So this will be considered my main lobby, and I think it makes sense that she would be the front. I'm not sure if she has like a good sprite, but I think I'm gonna have an idea how to set up this lobby. But first of all, before I forget, let me go ahead and first get the costume for Cream Puff and also the one for the Owlcorn, and see if there's even anything else available in here. There we go. And also grab this. There we go. Also, can't forget about all these other things. First of all, there's a new custom level thing for the TBD in the custom run things that you can make. The creator maps. There's also a fresh calendar that you can get, which I'm going to go ahead and set up right now because here's how it looks now. You can see all the little cog wheels at the back, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, cog wheels. There's tubes. There's pipes. There's a little stick. That's a little pointing stick that Dark Fondue Cookie uses, along with a little board that she probably keeps notes of a lot of people's workflow and stuff like that. So, there's all that. And can't forget about the stickers. Can't forget, which has Dark Fondue, Panda Campaign, and also the Timecraft. Interesting. I'm just gonna plaster all these down, just because why not? They're just kind of like vibing right here. But like one's just kind of like right there, one's there. And guess what? They're seeing this thing just kind of like fly about, just like just like all over the place. Yeah. Look how classic that looks. Good old TBD behavior. Anywho. So before I go ahead and do some running with... I don't think Cream Puff Cookie actually has a trial. I'm actually going to go ahead and look this up. If I go over here, CREA, yeah, Cream Puff doesn't. Like, strawberry cream, cream unicorn, yogurt cream, cream soda, cream ferret, currant cream, whipped cream. There's no cream puff. Heck, I can even go ahead and just, puff. There is no puff in here. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably just gonna, probably use her like trophy race just to showcase the costume and whatnot. But I guess what optimally makes sense is I'm gonna go over to the settings here. I'm putting in cookie number 1 as you. Cookie number 2 should probably be, oh my gosh, look at all these costumes she got. I guess I'll make this, of course, her, probably this. Let's change some of their poses. This is like that, and this is just like, don't like it. She's at least being a little bit eager. The stick, of course, just like, there's like, other than the smile, it's no difference, just waggling about. And then there's just like, oh, she fell. Okay, she watched the child trip. But, okay, I mean, I'll probably have this cookie on like the forefront, change the positioning where, it was just like, she's off just like, she's at the main stage, just like, oh, look at my tricks, look how beautiful I'm doing it. And Dark Fondue is like, yeah, you're doing good, kid. You're doing real good. Bring some kid to work. Bring some kid. I can't even fit it all. Bring some kid day. It's bring some kid day. That's my favorite holiday in regards to the TBD. It's just bring some kid day. Yes, my public favorite. I'm also going to go ahead and greet you all a bit here. And there's our nice seasoned up lobby. There it is. Because why the pleb not? Let's keep the screen on. I think keeping the screen on is pretty nice, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Anyway, let's go ahead and go to trophy race because I know unfortunately we don't have the necessary tools to go ahead and work it with, you know, Cream Puff in the cookie trial. So instead, what we're just going to do is we're going to go ahead and practice what we got going on. By the way, what's the new map? I just want to check. It's this, is it this thing up here? Okay, middle of Yakko Village and Superstars World Tour Concert Hall. I know this map I'm thinking I'm a little bit familiar with, but still. Anywho, what we're going to be doing at, yep, thank you. We'll go ahead and go to most updates, so Cream Puff. And we're going to be doing a basic run with Cream Puff. So basically, I'm just going to do a practice run any of these levels. We'll run like that, and once Cream Puff runs out of energy, then that'll be that. But I think I'll just do a... I just want to go ahead and, like, maybe do a little quick read-up on the story. I won't make it too complicated. I'll just do a quick read-up on the cookie and pet, and that'll be about that. But if you're curious about Cream Puff, it says... Oh, that's a lot of affection. Sweet Cream Puff cookie makes you feel good just by looking at her. Made of soft and delicate cream puff, this cookie is as fragile as it can be. Something about her makes you worry about her, but that's her charm point. Although she's a bit clumsy, great powers lie within her, and she potentially is unpredictable. After many failed attempts with her spells, she often visits the old library to cheer herself up. Will Cream Puff cookie be able to become a respectful wizard? Let's find out. I feel like that's not like a let's find out moment. That's more like a... make sure that you research and study moment. But according to her skill, it says, perform small magic tricks to create conjured dessert jellies at certain intervals. Failing to cast these spell properly will only create a few conjured dessert jellies, but casting the small magic trick 4 times will trigger a bigger magic trick, creating a large amount of conjured dessert jellies. Objects near the conjured dessert jellies are destroyed. Level up for more points for conjured dessert jellies. Basically, just she makes a small amount of jellies spew out, but after like the 5th time, boom, a lot of them comes out. And for the Magic Candy skill, it says, additional Cream Puff jellies appear when casting a spell. The stronger the enchanted power, the more points earned for Cream Puff jellies. She does have a special Magic Candy enhancement here for, you know, Cream Puff jellies, which basically all cookies do. I do want to see if I can quickly obtain that. At the very least, I want to see if, like, you know, any of them will have this, like, malachite green sort of glow. That's for basic... Don't I already have the one for basic jellies? And... maybe I do, I don't know. I just didn't get a check for that. Let's see, maybe. That's Yellow Bear jellies. Okay, I still don't have this one. If only there's a way where you can just get like a guaranteed special one, but I'm not gonna worry about that so far. I'm just gonna just rock with this, whatever. Now, of course, we can't forget about her pet being Owlcorn, which says right here, according to the little Owlcorn story, this sincere pet helps Cream Puff Cookie practice her spells. Although Owlcorn is tough on Cream Puff Cookie, deep down it wishes for her to become a great wizard one day. When Cream Puff Cookie decided to travel the lands in order to become a true wizard, Owlcorn was right there beside her. So Owlcorn apparently just has a lot more knowledge than Cream Puff Cookie. I don't know how that's possible, but whatever. And also, Owlcorn's skill is create a Yellow Bear Jelly Party Potion at certain intervals. Level up more energy restored for Yellow Bear Jelly Party Potions, and more points for Yellow Bear... Wait a second. Yellow Bear Jellies? Did I just get the Magic Candy thing for Yellow Bear Jellies? Hold on a second. I mean, if that's the case, I'll just put that on. I think that makes a lot more sense if it's going to help with the pets. Anyway, we'll go ahead and... Middle of Yakko Village, Superstar... let's do this one. Just because I feel like it's a little bit more flashy and all that. So we'll do a 2-star. I don't expect it to get super high. And the moment that gives me the next cookie, which I think is Milky Way, we're just going to go ahead and, like, cut it. Which, by the way, I think I'm going to test out that feature, too, if I ever get the chance, which is the Timekeeper feature. We're just like, hey, mess up on your thing? Why don't we just reverse that time? Which I'm curious as to how that is going to work, but, I don't know. I'm curious. Anywho, let me just go ahead and just do this real quick. This doesn't look like, Late City Night. Did I choose Late City Nights or did I choose the night in Yakko Village? Because, those are somewhat different to an extent. But yeah, look at all those explosives. To be fair, even though it only, like, activates, like, every 4 times, like, you know, small, then big. Like, it feels like it just goes by so fast, though. Like, honestly, we're about to have the next one happen. Like, sheesh. Pretty effective. Okay, I'm pretty sure this should be the Shining Glitter map, because it's going in order from, the cookies of, like, super fashion. Like, we just were in chocolate bonbons, and now we're in sour belts. So, honestly, I'd say it's working out pretty well for us. I also, bear in mind, I didn't really make much of a change to the treasures that I was wearing, so just take that in consideration about the points that we collect, because I don't know if there's going to be a big difference in the costumes, but who knows? Okay, just small jumps right there. Probably wasn't my best, but we got the Yellow Bear Jelly Party, which is perfect for our Magic Candy sub-skill, which, all perfection in my eyes. I guess the destruction thing also helps for some reason, which makes me think I just definitely do some more, like, trophy race videos, but also there's, I should probably do, like, is champion, or is trophy survival even a thing anymore? I think it still might be a thing, but, like, It's probably going to be closed very soon. But you know what? It's a good thing I'm running this level because, you know, it's not DJ Cookie's trial, but it's probably going to be coming up for all I know. Because I'm pretty sure DJ's trials is actually what pops up right after Shining Glitters. Because now we're running to the musical cookie territory. You know, the more pop star, you know, Popping Candy, which honestly I really like how I think Popping Candy was kind of like the first cookie in Cookie Run history that was more like a pop star, like music sort of cookie. Like, I know there's like other musicians, don't get me wrong, there's other musician cookies, like, you know, Rockstar, like I mentioned before earlier, like DJ, no, Parfait didn't come before, because Kingdom wasn't around at that time. But more importantly, also like, you know, Mint Choco, Carol, all these other musical cookies. But I think Poppin' Candy was the one that was really just like, hey, this is like Korean like culture that we're talking about right now, which is, honestly, I do appreciate that. Heck, I could even admit that, like, before Shining Glitter came out, I really digged Poppin' Candy's, like, you know, song and trial. Was kind of addicted. And then Shining Glitters came out and was like, oh, this is somehow even more peak. And hey, you can't argue me against that. Even Poppin' Candy is like, oh, even Poppin' Candy like looks up to you know, Shining Glitter, because like, you know, how good she is. I'm about to fall. Okay, we're good. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and just let this run. 649 million, pretty good if I'm gonna be honest. Which, honestly, not too bad. But I do want to check out one thing, because I'm very curious myself. One of the times. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and, like, you know, practice checking it out, like with the costume. But what I want to do is, yes, it was in this map. I'm gonna go ahead. If I press escape, yeah, unavailable. Nope, not now. Nope, not now. You can't do it because I'm pretty sure it's gotta wait for me to actually like get hit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm intentionally going to hit myself and yeah, wait for the skill to end. My invincibility is gonna be there, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna. Oops. Oh, I'm not available. Really? When is it gonna be available? Or like, do I have to wait a little bit? Or do I have to wait a certain amount of time? I wonder if there's like a. Or is it not available in practice? Now I'm curious about that. I wonder if I have to get like deep or pretty far into a run for that to actually be applicable. Or it's not available in practice mode. I don't know. Now I am curious. So like, let's say if I was like, I was about to get, yeah, I got hit right there, but it's still not being explained. It probably couldn't be available right now in practice or something like that, but like, now oh wait, okay, shall we turn back time? Yes. Okay. I have 5 out of 5 rewinds for today. How will this choice change your future? Shall we find out? 5 seconds ago? So... Oh, I can only go so far back. Okay. Rewind will not be saved. The game is the game will safely close if an error occurs. Yes. Oh, that's so weird. I mean, I think it saved us from actually getting hit. But, like... Yeah, that's still so weird. But, okay. Leave a message at the beep! Beep! Oh, yes. Okay, that's funny. Okay. I just wanted to show that off because I thought it was also unique of a feature. But, anywho. What do you... Yeah, I'm just chilling. Get 1 gold okay. Sure. Whatever, I'm gonna try and do that anyway. Anyway, let's go ahead and equip her new costumes and just see how they look in the new trial. Which, it's not even a trial, what am I saying? It's Cream Puff Cookies Berry Special Midwinter, which it says right here, for 300 points for conjured dessert jellies. In the heart of winter, Cream Puff Cookies prepared the perfect holiday gift for forest animal friends. A spell so soft, cozy, and warmth. A spell of soft, cozy warmth. Dressed in a normal teddy bear outfit, Cream Puff Cookie tiptoed quietly into a cave, only to be mistaken for a baby honey bear and scooped up into a big fluffy hug by a real bear. The snuggly, downy softness nearly lulled her right to sleep, but she managed to stay awake. What? So a bear just kidnapped her? Are we not worried? Did you mistake me for a baby honey bear? Like, don't mind me? Oops. Do you think I'm a good jelly wizard? Shouldn't fall asleep so fluffy in the new year. Making a new hopefully not gonna make as many mistakes. Winter forest is so cold, I'll try casting a warming spell. So those are some unique quotes that she has. But of course, we can't forget about how Alicorn also has the pet, which is just like, what is it, adorable hat? Unbearably cute hat. Oh, I got it, bears. Which it says right there, Alicorn, wearing an adorable bear-shaped hat, still helps Cream Puff Cookie practice her spell. The pet often scolds Cream Puff Cookie as it follows her around, especially when the young Cookie gets lost in the forest, or flails about after falling in the snow. Or falling this... After falling the snow? You mean falling in the snow. But when the Kiki stayed inside the cave for far too long, Alicorn couldn't help but flutter nervously and anxiously nearby. Maybe all that nagging was just a method of showing concern all along. I mean, no offense, but... Cream Puff Cookie is kind of a... I guess the best term is a klutz. They're not doing it intentionally, but like, you know... Kinda just, you know... Gotta be a little bit more weary of what she does. By the way, I'm gonna take all these. I'm gonna take all these, thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and practice it again with Cream Puff's new costume. Actually, I wonder, I doubt we're gonna get the top combis available at all. No, but... Hey, at least we're getting tips. Oh, of course the TBD agent's giving us tips. Perfect for the updates. Anyway, we'll go ahead and run this map again. I am glad that we did, like, not only kind of explore the new map, but more importantly, I'm glad that now I'm running with a new costume. And also, we get to showcase off the Timekeeper thing, which I don't understand how it specifically works. Because here's the thing. I understand. If you get hit, you can activate it, and it rewinds a portion of your run. Which I think the best way you can do that is if you immediately get hit, and then you quickly activate it. But I think it only activates after a certain amount of time. Because, as you saw right there, I did get hit originally, but it didn't activate immediately. So I'm assuming what's supposed to happen is, like, you need to have a decent amount of distance ran before you can officially rewind. Because if that happens, then the game might bug out going like, oh no, we're going too far back. We're going back to a point where you haven't even ran yet. This whole thing's broken. This whole place is breaking. And then everything just falls apart. So that's just Grandiosus Fantastico. Which, does that even make any sense? Probably not. But you know what? You exactly know what I'm talking about. Even if you don't know what I'm talking about. Now let's shred this whole place up. It seems after every, like, big skill activation, like when the Mega Laser comes out, like the big Jellius Extremis, apparently we always get, like, some sort of a Blast Jelly, which does help, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if Cream Puff was actually pretty optimal to run with in regards to, you know, the upcoming story, which I'd say upcoming, but it's already released now. I just haven't made a video on it yet. Basically, by the time this video releases, part 1 of the story is going to be uploaded to the YouTube, but, now that I got my short done, I'm going to spend a good amount of time making some content for OvenBreak. Probably, like, complete the whole story in a sitting. Probably get the first part of hard mode done. See how much of a hard mode I can get done after normally showcasing it. Probably do Champions League, Trophy Race. Oh, yeah, did I even check in the events? I don't know if I did. I should probably get a gander at the events, because if I forgot about those, and my gosh, there's already some games, some game modes I haven't, like, locked onto. Like, you know, when Bamboo Blade Cookie was originally released before, was it before Shitong? I think it was before Shitong, and there was the Rock, Paper, Lucky Pouch event, which that would have been a cool video to make, but I was distracted with so many other things. By the way, in both... Wait a second. What if... Hear me out. Now I do this. Now, I can only do this once per day, but, you know, it's a good time for me to showcase it off. I go back 15 seconds. Oh, this sounds so weird. Okay, now wait for it. Okay, and then climbing all those, and then... I got the speed boost again. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I was just like, okay, if I go back, I can get the speed boost. Because I was about to make a comment going like, oh, just like the last run, I messed up on getting the speed boost. Nope. Thanks to Timekeeper, I managed to succeed in that. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta love a little bit of a trolling within the actual time division, which is kind of funny. You know, something interesting I do want to mention. It's a little like off-topic thing, but I think it's interesting to mention. By the way, there's the gold coin that you've been wanting. Like, there's one right there, one right there, and one right there. There's like 3 multiple for you. So you're welcome, Nibbles. But I actually saw this interesting little video that someone made. It was like this fan-made sort of death battle teaser. Like, if you don't know what death battle is, I'm kind of shocked you haven't been on the internet as long as I have, but whatever. Fandoms and fandoms. But, like, it was this weird... I'm about to run out of energy, I just realized. My gosh. Okay, well, I'll only run out of energy right then. Hey, I got a higher score. Technically, it works. Anyway, yeah, just I'll quickly mention that someone made like this fan-made death battle animation. It wasn't an animation; it was more of a teaser between. Ooh, gold. It was between Timekeeper Cookie and Azrael Dreamer, which I thought was pretty unique. And people were just debating who would win. And the only reason why I would say potentially Timekeeper is just because the cosmology in Cookie Run is insane. It's genuinely. But anyway, thanks for everything. Thanks for extra point. Perfect. Well, there's your extra mission done. But anyway, there's the new costume done. There's the cool, also, as a little bit of a bonus, Timekeeper effect done, just because it's pretty cool. Definitely helpful in some certain runs. I know it's only limited in some events. Like, of course, there's no way that people could use it in, like, Grand Champions League or else. And everyone could just be cheating at that point. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my cookie run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you can see all my social media in my card website, World Plebs. You can buy some merch at the Pleb Market, and you can become a pleb by becoming a member for just $1 a month. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I want to give a big shout out to the plebs, aka the members who are supporting the things that I do, being Eduardo Pimentel, Casual Gaming, Jojo Sands, and Wavy Plays Games. Thank you all so much for all of the love and support, and I'm hoping that we can keep on going forward together.